It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from LA. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Completed to his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Tight end going in motion here. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And he's finally brought down at the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 28. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Working quickly here. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Herbert from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. They read that screen perfectly. Interception. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
That one splits the up. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returnable from the 2. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First down, ball at the 36. Back to the well again. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's still going at the 30. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers make it a one-score game in the first half. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra points. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds his man, it's Worthy. And a massive hit at the end of that play, oh baby. But he hangs on through it, still able to get that first down. Well, he got crushed on that tackle, and now we can see he's in a good deal of pain out there. We'll need a timeout so he can get some assistance and get off this field. Putting a receiver in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing again, Mahomes. Caught by his back. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. He gets 6 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They kick the running back in motion. Second and 12 behind the sticks. They'll get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, But these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just short on 3rd down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on 4th?
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return coming from the 6. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chargers in possession. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They send him left out of the slot. From the 27. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Herbert back to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense, and this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Running it now out of the gun. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
1st and 10, Herbert. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
LA uses a timeout here. It's second. They'll come up 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Trying again following the sack. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Herbert now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taken a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
One last play before the break. Man in motion out of the slot. Throwing it just before halftime. First play, he's going for it to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Offense in the hurry up here. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. That's going to be cut by all. They get 38 out of the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Lone back gets the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 13. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Blitz coming, Mahomes. That'll be complete to Burks. On the move, past the 40. Keeps it moving. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Handoff now from the gun. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Running for it again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Mahomes. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Up and good from Blankenship. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Working quickly here. They pitch it out to him here. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. That's a short gain of 1. And it brings up an LA first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Herbert now off the play fake. This finds all, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Herbert now to throw on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out a yard or two shy of the 15. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Play action now for Herbert. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll run here from the gun. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. So worth... Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. From the pistol, it's Herbert. He's on the move. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And this is down all the way to the 3. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's a give on 1st and goal. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
They send a tight end in motion. They'll hand it to him again. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He'll get a couple, and now they face 3rd and goal from the 6.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. Forced out to his right. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone. They snap it to Herbert. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Chargers now within one score in the fourth. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running back, motioning right. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Running back sent in motion. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield. Running for the marker on 2nd.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Ball at the 33 for first down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Offense to the line for second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be stopped after getting this down to the 31. It's a gain of 4, and they're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They give it to him again. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. This one from 47 yards away. Up and good from Blankenship. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over after the interception.
4 picks. 1 game, yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot. And now you can enjoy the victory.
So score this a win for the Chiefs. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.